Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
They want to be quick to recover this. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Well, there's a big game player, if ever there was one.
Iniesta, universally admired. So Rummenigge! And that is doing no harm at all.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Hernandez. Now it's Haaland. And it's De Bruyne. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Now it's Mbappe. Great hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Played back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
And here's Haaland. And he cuts out the supply. Iniesta. Oh no circumventing this opponent. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. And here's the chance to counter. Has a look and plays it forward. Rummenigge! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Mohamed Salah. Referee's given a throw. Hernandez. Here's Rodri. He's got away. He rises! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's De Bruyne. Now it's Haaland. Iniesta spots it and intercepts. Bebeto. Rummenigge gives it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Lizarazu. Lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Well played and well cleared.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Oh, easy pickings there. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Haaland. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And they're back on the ball again. Shot a goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Rummenigge deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Victoria are looking to go forward now. And it's Salah.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Davids. Rummenigge. Rodri with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Davids. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mohamed Salah, and he's managed to get free. Haaland. Look at the space here. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Oh, super ball! Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe touches it back. Davids. Iniesta. Rummenigge. He's played him through. Now there's a fine ball. Iniesta is flagged offside. Rodri.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Ruben Dias. And Hernandez. Mbappe. Good spot, he's seen the run. And the shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are back underway.
Victoria can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And here's Mohamed Salah. And here's Haaland. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Chance! He has hit that forcefully.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
No, again, there's no way through. Rummenigge, well timed, excellent interception. Thuram. Iniesta. Ødegaard. Here's Rodri. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And here's De Bruyne. He's in a good position. Haaland! It's in! Victoria back on level terms. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a bullet was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Hernandez. Ødegaard is in a really good position out wide. He's in plenty of space here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Victoria have their third corner. Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's gone back. Can he put it away? A real chance and a real let-off.
Este jogo teve uma
Quarter
assistência
of an hour into the second half.
550 espectadores.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Courtois claims it. That is good alertness. This might spell danger. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defence. Real chance! Oh, that's a waste.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Vai proceder uma substituição.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Número 4. Número 14. Número 9. Vão dar os seus lugares a...
Hernandez.
Número 10. Número
Now it's
13.
Bellingham. Haaland.
Número 42. Número
Nico
8.
Williams.
Está a acontecer
Oh,
uma
now here's an
substituição.
interesting matchup. Lazio applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because...
Up he goes! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Beckham. Interesting ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rodri. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, and he's through the middle. And he's intervened well there.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Threads one in. Bellingham has played it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Lizarazu gets over and intercepts. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Now it's Rivaldo. Gets a good foot in there. Bellingham. 5 minutes left on the clock. Vinicius Junior.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
That's a nicely measured pass. Haaland. Hits one! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should...
Oh, what has happened here? Beckham. And he's there to clear it. The ball has bounced loose now. Deep into stoppage time. And time is up. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is... Well, little question, but this is the box office game at this level today. Thank you for joining us. You've made a very good choice. There's so much resting on the game. It should be a cracker. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Victoria come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Spread it left. Ødegaard. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Haaland. This is promising. Ødegaard. Now it's... Can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak. Everything here will gravitate towards Jan Koller. He's not the fastest or the most sophisticated, but he holds...
And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from.
And the shot! Mohamed Salah. Oh, what a climb! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
And it's De Bruyne. Ernest. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mohamed Salah. Great hit! Passing nice and neat. Ernest. Haaland is flagged offside. More and more pressure on the ball here. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Hernandez. Ødegaard, in with the challenge. Gets his pass away. He's got away. De Bruyne. Victoria do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Mbappe. Rijkaard has given away a free kick. Ødegaard. Here's Rodri. And it's De Bruyne. Haaland here. Now the finish! Goal! Victoria! Could it be coming? Is it coming? Those fans believe it just might be. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Italy upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Spread out to the left. Can he latch on to this? It'll be a throw-in. Danger averted for now. Another throw-in. Ødegaard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Caught offside that time. Roberto Carlos. Nice sequence of passes, this. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. That has not gone well. Rodri. And he's picked out the run. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Victoria
shapes to shoot! Oh, what has happened here? And the finish! Cleared away. Rodri. And that has left him in a heap. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Victoria come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Victoria definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Thuram has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Ødegaard. Rodri. Odegaard. Mbappe. Can he finish? It's a goal! And this is getting better and better.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Victoria are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Mbappe. Odegaard. Rodri. And the pass is intercepted. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Il numero 19, il numero 22. Kaká, attenzione, un cambio.
Alexander-Arnold.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 71.898 spettatori.
Rodri. And here's Haaland. And here's Vinicius Junior. Is there any support? He might not need it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Hernandez.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defender.
There's the shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Sticks it away! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Nico Williams. That's a nicely measured pass. Wirtz unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Roberto Carlos gets over and intercepts. Wirtz. Victoria looking to pass their way through. And how did he not make it for?
Victoria certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero
It's their
21.
second corner of the game.
Lascia il campo per il
And it's been
numero
taken
24.
short. Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And now a sudden chance to counter. Bale. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. He's played him through. And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Corner number 2 then. Rodri getting this one clear. Victoria are looking to go forward now. Alexander-Arnold. Saliba. Alexander-Arnold. Rodri. Haaland. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Il quarto uomo indica
Now it's
4
Bale.
minuti di recupero.
Now it's Mbappe. 4 extra minutes added on. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Bellingham. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Vitz. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A win, a triumph, a time to crank. So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Hernandez. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, the idea was a good one, The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Mbappe. Muscular approach does pay off here. Haaland.
I don't think I've seen a player as complete as the Czech cannon.
Nedved.
Yeah, the cannon gives us a little indication of the power he can produce from either foot, but he sets about his job like a Tasmanian devil, a whirlwind of activity.
So strong on either side.
He is. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rodri. And here's Haaland. Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Could move up a gear here. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a...
Haaland! And again the keeper stands strong.
Well, look, believe me when I tell you that goalkeepers work harder than anyone else in training, and that's why, to be top class on match day, that was a majestic stop.
Now it's Haaland. Shot a goal! Goal! Victoria! And Victoria are in front!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Oh, terrible pass. Just the keeper to beat. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Courtois did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Haaland. And the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. And claimed it back swiftly. Rodri. And here's Mbappe. Oh, look at the space here. Rodri. Big chance! And he's straight offside. And here's Messi. Rummenigge. Alexander-Arnold gets it away. And it's Messi. Got a shot away! And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well timed, excellent interception. Nedved. Messi puts his foot on the gas. He's going for goal! Maldini cuts it out. Mateus. And here's Messi. Has a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Victoria can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Rodri. Ødegaard. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Nedved. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Now it's Hullet. And he's away. Rummenigge. Rummenigge. He's had a hit! It's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest.
It's Salah! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. And the first half is done. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Great chance! It's there!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make...
Can he finish? And he's there to get it away. Rummenigge producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And he's onside. Big... Can he put it away? And that would have been some goal.
Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest.
Hernandez. Haaland. He's played it back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
De Bruyne. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Victoria finding their passes. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? And it's Hullet looking for the runner. De Bruyne. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
They've played it short. Hot chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Victoria choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Número 10.
Little pass back.
Número
Oh, it's a
13.
promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Número 8.
Nico Williams. Bellingham. And here's Haaland.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Victoria really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Pass is just off target.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And here's Hullet. Messi. There's no flag. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Victoria have the chance to go the other way. Bellingham knocks it out wide. Oh, that's nice. Musiala.
Victoria need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Now it's Drogba. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bellingham. He won't be happy with that one. Mateus. Kaká.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And Mateus. Quality ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Haaland. Vinicius Junior gets into some space. So what can they make of this? And that's it. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
You can only admire his attitude with the determination he found to get close.
Now it's Drogba. Oh, nicely intercepted. The referee's awarded a free kick. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace in recovery are both...
Real chance! This time, surely! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So, a breakthrough already. Mohamed Salah. Victoria leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rodri. Oh, good spread.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
No way through. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Tomori. Gilberto Silva. Messi. Oh, smashing header! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
De Bruyne. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Vieira. Rummenigge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that is out of play. And we have our very first corner. Victoria have the chance to go the other way. Alexander-Arnold. De Bruyne.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's managed to get free. It's Salah! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest.
And he was quick to react. Odegaard. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to get it clear.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Ødegaard. Haaland. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vieira. Maradona. And it's Messi. Now Gilberto Silva. Aim forwards. That has been cut short. Maradona. Messi. In by Messi. Drogba is flagged offside. Rodri. Oh, there's the clearance.
Victoria really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Costa Curta picks it up out wide. Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
That's been cut out, well played. Gilberto Silva. Now it's Maradona. And he's quick to get it clear again. And here's Messi. Haaland. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Ødegaard. And it's half-time here. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. And we are up to the break.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Well, it's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And the game has already resumed here. Boys bustling through here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Tomori. Gilberto Silva. Rummenigge, face to face with the keeper. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Maradona. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Maradona showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's De Bruyne. Ødegaard.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have...
Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Now the finish! He scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's heaved it away.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Now it's Messi. The ball's gone astray, played back.
That's good pressure, it gave him no other choice. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gets his head to it! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Vai-se proceder uma substituição.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Número 4.
It's a good run down the left-hand side.
Número 9. Vão dar os seus
Nico Williams. Now it's Bellingham.
Número 77. Número 13. Número
Victoria
42.
showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Mbappe. Maradona. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Williams. Looking to Rick Williams! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Nico Williams fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And it's Maradona. This is promising. Ribéry crosses it in. They're urged. Mendieta! No mistake! And they get themselves in front!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows. So concentration is key from here.
Keeper's ball. Ribéry. Ribéry hurtling down that right flank.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
They're not going to make any further progress now. Kvaratskhelia into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Collar, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. pass is just off target. And they've got rid.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Musiala. And that's it. Victoria played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. That's a lovely, neat pass. Haaland. Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and...
Odegaard! And he comes up trumps again.
Well, look, believe me when I tell you that goalkeepers work harder than anyone else in training, and that's why, to be top class on match day, that was a majestic stop. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
De Bruyne. And the shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Rodri kept his eye on it, and he's there. Haaland, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that looks a decent ball.
Peter, if you're looking for a defensive blueprint, then look no further than Alessandro Nesta.
There's nothing he hasn't got, is there?
As complete a stopper as I can remember, he just loves to defend and he's always willing to put his body on the line.
Odegaard. It's gone out for a throw-in. Alexander-Arnold. Another throw-in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Thuram. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Thuram. And it's Bale. Couldn't squeeze it through. And he's managed to gift it back. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Mohamed Salah. Vieira. It's Pirlo. Oh, they can break here. Mbappe. Haaland hits one. Goal! Victoria!
Victoria clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Salah. And here's Haaland. Pirlo. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's Pirlo. Gets his pass away. That is a brilliant interception. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Haaland. Ødegaard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Beckham.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
That's headed upfield. Ødegaard. And here's Mbappe. Nesta.
Victoria can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Pass is just off target.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's got the shot away! A real chance and a real let-off.
Victoria just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Vieira.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that was vital. Ødegaard. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now it's Haaland. Collier. And here's Bale. And the pass is intercepted. Can he finish? They've scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Has been indicated.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two...
Header! Pirlo. And it's Bale. There's the whistle for half-time. Victoria head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. Now it's Bale. And it's Pirlo.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
It's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Shanghai Shenhua go into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack.
Terrific header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Ruben Dias. He's a sharp little ball here. That has been cut short. Shanghai Shenhua are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least.
Oh, smashing header! And it's in! And with that goal comes comfort! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Shanghai Shenhua take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Beckham, and he's straight offside. Ruben Dias, Ødegaard, Salah, De Bruyne, Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's fabulous. And that is expertly dealt with. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Beckham. Chip through.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Brilliantly cut out. Mohamed Salah. Haaland. Oh, played through for the wide man, and he's managed to get free. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Ødegaard. Shanghai Shenhua needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And it's De Bruyne. Ødegaard. Pirlo. Pirlo looking to penetrate opposition lines. Ødegaard. Haaland. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Played back in. Vieira calmly anticipates. And here's Haaland. Decent hit! Really well taken goal. Back to within one. Interesting. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner. Unstoppable.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution on the field, number 18.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the ball.
Chance! He scored! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
So the lead now is 2. He gets big! Nico Williams. Musiala.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Five minutes left on the clock. Kimmich. Referee's given a throw. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Stood up well to him there. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, what has happened here? Mohamed Salah gets flagged offside. And here's Haaland, and that's a good ball.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those.
He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's come. Oh, he's been caught napping. And that is out of play. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
throws in his head. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Edmilson clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, that's well spotted. Tomiyasu. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
De Bruyne. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Haaland. Victoria, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Now it's Gullit. Rodri. And it's De Bruyne. Mbappe.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And he was quick to react. Rodri. Rodri. Germany upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch. It's Van Basten! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Pass somewhat off target. Gently done. Hernandez. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Maicon. Shifted it to the flank. Ødegaard.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here. Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Well, they've got it again. Swings in across. De Bruyne. Now Salah. Victoria are looking to break at pace. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. The ball has bounced loose now. Played back in. Ødegaard. Mbappe! Terrific header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's been taken short. Germany are looking to go forward now. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Haaland. Pinches it off him. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, good ball. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Gullit. Maicon. Passing is crisp and sharp. De Bruyne. And here's Haaland. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's away. Ødegaard. It's a sweet ball, that. And that's really well manoeuvred. And the first half is done, but it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. That's very neat.
That was lovely, that.
That's a decent clearance. Another chance from a corner. Corner number 2 then. Up for a header! Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a little off target. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Van Basten. De Bruyne. Ødegaard, played out to the left flank. Nice bit of trickery, and he's managed to get free. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mbappe, Ødegaard.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to...
Real chance! Caught offside that time. That'll be a throw. Ah, he's given it away. Oh, that's fabulous. Saliba with the clearance. De Bruyne. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side.
Germany couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Out to the left it goes. Just about up to the hour now. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Pull it. And it's Van Basten. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. He is through here. And that's played in low. So what can they make of this? Mohamed Salah with the foul. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And here's Van Basten.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside, and he's straight offside. Rodri. Hernandez. Nico Williams. Here's Rodri. Now it's Haaland. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Lahm. And it's Lahm. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Back into the middle. Haaland! Maicon. Short changes him with that pass. Bellingham. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it.
Victoria merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Vieira. It's a pretty loose pass. Maicon. Now it's Forlan. And he's picked out the run. Van Basten.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Kvaratskhelia. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Williams. Williams! They've done it! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up. It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Victoria have fired themselves in front.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
Haaland. Very much into the last knockings. Haaland. Kvaratskhelia.
Victoria probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
And it's Maicon. Now it's Forlan. And the number on the board is 3. And he's intervened well there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Edmilson. Lahm.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. It's one! It's there! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And there goes the final whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Victoria certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Xe này bản chất là ngay từ ban đầu bán nó vẫn thế này. Đây bảo là chạy bật nhạc to, bây giờ nó vẫn thế này, nó vẫn kêu như này. Nó kêu cái giá đấy, còn nó êm làm gì có giá đấy. Con đoài phải chi trả tiền cây dầu đây thì con đoài lên nóc đường và quá gì bạn.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense. He's had a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Yeah, Gareth Bale is certainly all of those things.
You could almost say he's the perfect attacker, easily one of the fastest players around. And remember all that beautiful technical football that was done at speed, because he always had that pace in his game. And remember his aerial strength too. He was very, very good heading a football.
Hernandez. Saliba. Mohamed Salah. Here's Rodri. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
The ball is loose and the chase. Oh, he's been caught napping. Ødegaard. And he's intervened well there. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Gullit. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Alexander-Arnold. Neither side yet able to find the net. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Haaland, and here's Haaland. Drogba, now it's Gullit. Bale in acres of space out wide.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up.
Oh, what a climb! Saliba is there, and he can get that clear. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Gullit. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Defending of the desperate variety.
Arsenal clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Carlos clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? Oh, it's hit the post! Decent hit from there.
Oh, and the keeper didn't have that coverage, you know. He can start breathing again now, I think.
Alexander-Arnold. Gullit. Vieira. He's had it taken off him. Hernandez. Gently done. Haaland. Rudiger calmly anticipates. That's gone for a throw-in. Now it's Gullit. And it's Bale. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Hernandez. Rodri. Ruben Diaz.
Một.
Mohamed Salah is onto it in a flash.
Lấy ra đi.
Now it's Lampard. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Tomiyasu, a player who needs no introduction. Roberto Carlos. Bale.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Ødegaard. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Interesting ball. Mohamed Salah receives it in a good position here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, that's majestic!
Oh, it was a brilliant way to more or less bring this first half to a close, and you can only applaud such a fabulous goal to separate these two teams, and from a player we should never really doubt. Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever.
And there's the end of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Haaland. Ødegaard. No, that's been intercepted. Beckham. And it's Messi. Could try cutting inside here. Terrific header! They've scored! And with that goal comes comfort.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Drogba has given away a free kick. Rodri. And here's Haaland. Ødegaard. Pass is just off target. Drogba might just make this. And it's Messi. He could be in here. And Messi! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Hernandez. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that has put paid to that.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rudiger. Bullet. He's found a way through. And it's Drogba. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Real chance here. Haaland. Driving on and making good progress. White wins the duel this time. Drogba is herring after that one. Beckham gets into some space. Hernandez does well to get it back. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Messi. Rodri makes the interception. De Bruyne. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Arsenal clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to...
Can he finish? He's keen, determined to have his say.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Đánh nằm thẳng lên. Ngồi dậy. Ngồi dậy. Nằm mà xem mà dí nhá, tao thu mẹ mày đấy nhá. Nhớ chưa?
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Odegaard. Oh, what a pass! Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he was quick to react.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Haaland! Schmeichel can pick that up.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Lahm. And no, that was never going to make it. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed.
There's the hit! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That's a decent clearance. Victoria have the chance to go the other way. Rodri. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Terrific header! Goal! Bayern Munich! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
Bayern Munich have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Decent hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? Mbappe.
Victoria really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
De Bruyne. And it's Salah. And Dijk deals with that comfortably. Ruben Dias gets over and intercepts. Haaland. And they're back on the ball again. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, perfectly measured that. He's shifting through the gears here. Look at... And the shot! No mistake! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Bayern Munich clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Mateus. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now there's a fine ball. Shapes to shoot! It's in!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Victoria get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
He's gone direct here. Victoria are still behind as we reach out for half-time. He's looking wide. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Pass somewhat off target. Shifted upfield.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's onside! Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Salah. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get it through? Mbappe! He's found a way through. No foul, says the referee. Now it's Haaland. Oh, that's well spotted. Van Dijk. And they can counter here. Collier. And we hit half-time. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And the action is back on the way.
Victoria really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
He has found the way. Messi! And he nearly went all the way.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Corner number 2 then. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, such a clever touch. Threads one in. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mbappe, that is good alertness. Messi stands tall and stands strong. Big header! In he goes again! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Mbappe simply had to find something instinctive because of the unexpected way the ball came loose.
Oh, what a mistake! Mbappe! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Haaland.
Victoria showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Mbappe. Lam gets into some space. And it's hoisted clear. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Haaland, who does have an assist to his name. Mohamed Salah is wide and looking to get onto this.
This is the time you need that pace.
Mateus looking to add to his goal. That is a great pick out. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Schneider unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He gets big. He scores!